Alright, Leon, you have a cumulative review today. I want you to mark out the section on letter writing because we haven't talked about letter writing, so just mark it out. I want to review you on a few things that I noticed you were having some trouble with on your homework, so listen up. Put your ears up. Alright, I want you to read this sentence. I ate a steak and baked potato that was the best supper ever. Okay, that doesn't really make sense. I ate a steak and baked potato that was what? I ate a steak and baked potato that was the best supper ever. Okay, something is wrong with this sentence. What is wrong with this sentence? What has happened is I have two thoughts put together, no punctuation in between them, no separating the sentences. What do we call this? A run-on, because you just kept going on and you didn't separate your thoughts. Let's see if we can separate our thoughts. I ate a steak. All right, let's see if we stop it right there. And baked potato, that was the... No, that's not making sense. I ate a steak and baked potato. Let me stop it right there. What if I put a period right there? That was the best supper ever. That makes sense. I have two thoughts here. I ate a steak and baked potato. Now let's circle this because we need a capital letter there because we started another sentence. That was the best supper ever. So you have to separate your thoughts out or people are confused of what you're trying to say. So when you get done with one thought, stop and put a period. You start it with a capital letter again. Numbers 1 through 3, those are run-on sentences. Each one has two sentences in there that are just run together. You need to separate them out. On the next part, I noticed you had a little bit of trouble with this. So you have to understand the difference between singular. What is singular? What is plural? More than one. And then you have to know how to make singular own something, which is we call singular possessive. We have to know how to make plural own something. So before you can do possessive, you have to know the singular and the plural. Let's give an example. All right, what is the plural of boy? What is the word? The word is boy. All right, how many are there? Just one. So we've got boy. Now let's make boy plural. How do you make boy plural? Easy, add an S. Boys, okay? Now we can do the possessive. Singular possessive just adds apostrophe S, okay? So we have boys. The boys' pants are in the wash. Not a lot of boys, just one boy named Leon. His pants are in the wash. Now these boys, they are many boys. The boys lost their keys. So now they have keys that they own and they lost them. So we already have an S, so we just put apostrophe. Okay? Because we take the plural and then we move it over to here if they own something. All right, let's look at one where the spelling changes. All right, the word is child. That means I have one, just one child. Now the child's bottle rolled under the couch. So I'm going to add apostrophe S because one child owns something. Okay? Now I want to make it plural. How do I make child plural? Your mama has 4 children. So you have to change the spelling. Does this plural word end in S? No. How do we show that the children own something? The children's food was prepared by Elizabeth. The children's. We don't have a S on here already, so we have to add apostrophe S. We have to add apostrophe S. All right, so if the plural column already has an S, then you just add apostrophe. If the plural column does not have S, then you add apostrophe S. Okay, you just got to keep that in your mind. Singular possessive is always the same, just add apostrophe S. Plural possessive is depending on how it's spelled. If it already has an S, stick apostrophe. If it doesn't, add apostrophe S. All right, that is all of that. The other thing you got to do is underline the verbs. Now, let's go over our helping verbs. So we have do, does, did. Okay, so those are always verbs. What are the H ones? Have, has, had. Have, has, had. Do, does, did. Will, am, is, are. Alright? Those are all helping verbs. When you see one of those, they will always be part of the verb. Alright, it says, draw a line between the subject part and the predicate part of the sentence. Underline the verbs 2 times. And then on the next page, you are working with tense. So you have to know those irregular verbs like go, going, went, have, gone. See, seeing, saw, have, seen. Otherwise, it's just ed. Irregular verbs just form the past by adding ed. I am playing, I played, I have played. Okay? But if it's an irregular verb, you got to change the spelling. So you may have to ask Mom if you're not sure on an irregular verb. What is the spelling, Mama? Catch, catching, caught, have caught. Sing, singing, sang, have sung. So if you're not sure about your irregular ones, ask Mom. Okay, and then the writing the letter, just totally skip it because you don't need to do that. Alright, that's all of that, and we will go back for science and geography. I'll see you in just a minute.